losses in a row after that home run from Shohei, it felt like you guys were going to take this one. What were you, I guess, kind of just seeing there from Alex there in the bottom of the ninth that led to the walks, led to just them being able to tie the game up and push extra innings?
I think with Alex, obviously the two walks, and then also obviously they had the one intentional walk, but gets 0-2 to 4-2, and he was just missing. And I think the Rengifo at bat, he saw 6 straight fastballs, and line went up the middle. Get the leadoff guy on. So I don't know. I don't know what where his misses are. Obviously, the last few outings haven't been clean or typical of what he's done for us. So we got to dig into it. But it's surprisingly for him been inconsistent. But we'll work through it.
Does it feel like I don't want to say breaking point or anything, but kind of does it feel like things are starting to kind of build up when it comes to the losses, and maybe the pressure of getting back on track is coming a little quicker?
I don't know. I think that you just got to play better baseball. We got doubled off tonight. We got doubled off in a triple play situation. Just some things that we're also not helping ourselves, right, by playing good baseball. I think that tonight, I thought I saw some good things as far as Henriquez was really good tonight. Emmett found a way to get through 5 innings. We still got to be better on all fronts. And now it's a new season. So, you look at the standings, and we just got to play better baseball and find ways to win games.
The frustration, especially like a week like this, some of the ways you guys have lost these games, like how much does that kind of mount when it comes consecutively and at a time when the division lead is dwindling, and how do you kind of manage that from kind of continuing to spiral moving forward?
I think that, there's just certain things that you can kind of manage and control, and I don't think we're doing a good enough job of that as far as focusing on the little things that are certainly coming to show us big things that you can control. And you really can't control wins and losses, but you can control how you go about it. So, like I've said, this last 3 weeks or whatever it's been, we just haven't been able to stack clean, good, solid baseball games together. And once we feel like we do, and then we don't. So I know we're all frustrated. It's not going to turn by itself. So we're going to go back to work tomorrow and come back to work tomorrow and try to salvage this series and find a way to beat these guys this year.
When Ohtani hit that ball, did that kind of feel in the moment like one of those turning point kind of moments you had been looking for? And what was just the emotional swing from that to then what happened in the bottom half of the inning?
It was great. I think that the at-bat quality, the fight, the big hit right there, obviously you felt it in the dugout, and and then the next inning they get a leadoff runner on base, and then the inning builds, and then so you kind of you're holding on and trying to find a way to just extend the game. And I thought Ben did a great job of getting us out of that big spot right there on the strikeout to Ward. But then it's the sac bunt by Moore, and it hits a rock or something and trickles back fair, and that's how it's going. But again, you got to make your own breaks.
What was the triple play? Just one of those plays that happens? Did the base runners get just kind of a bad read on it? Do you think?
I thought Miggy did a fine job. It's just one of those things that it was right at Neto, and where he was at second base. But Dalton's got to get back. The ball's in front of him, and bolting towards second base. That's something that can't happen.